It's time now for our Athlete of the Week, and it's brought to you by Diamond Point and Sauk Center. And with us right now is Emily Goerdt. She is right now with the Melrose girls basketball team. Well, let's start out. Tell us about your family, okay?
My mom and dad are Steve and Lisa Goerdt. My brother is Dylan Goerdt. He is at St. Cloud State right now, his junior year. And Cooper also is my brother, and he's in 7th grade.
And what other activities are you involved in?
I'm in volleyball, basketball, student council, and NHS.
Okay. I want to touch on what it takes to become an athlete like you. How much time do you spend during the off season with your volleyball and your basketball?
Well, other than during the season, I'm in JO volleyball and AAU basketball, and I'm pretty busy with those two things. And during the summer, I spend a lot of time at open gym for both sports with my teammates, just trying to get better, and I do some camps as well.
And the reason I bring it up is to just let people know, and younger athletes know too, what it does take to become a good athlete like yourself. When did it all start for you? Take us through the history of your athletic career here, okay?
Well, the first time I probably started playing basketball was at Central 6. We have the little kids in 1st and 2nd grade, and that's when I started, and I just loved going there every day, even though, you just do the same thing over and over, just jump stops, shooting layups, but it's what it takes starting there, and that's where I first started loving it. I always played in the driveway with my parents, and I think I first started playing travel basketball in 4th grade with the grade ahead of me, so that's when I first started playing basketball. Volleyball, I started playing JO, I think a year earlier than usual, but we always had volleyball camps, and I liked swimming also, but I had to decide between both, and I chose volleyball.
And going back to volleyball then, how would you describe yourself as a volleyball player? Because when I see you play, you do a lot of things out there. You're very versatile. How would you describe yourself on the volleyball court?
I'm kind of a vocal leader. I like to bring my teammates up and keep everything positive. I'm a setter. I'm a left-handed setter, and that kind of helps with a lot of things. I like to attack, and I don't know, just everything. I like to be versatile in both of my sports, probably.
I remember talking about that with Brianna Schmeezing, too, that being vocal, man, you guys are loud out there, aren't you?
Yeah, and Coach always tells us to do that, and I like being loud and having fun out there. I think that's what makes the game fun, is being vocal and cheering on your teammates when you get a point. That's the best part. I mean, I don't know if every team does it, but we sure enjoy doing that. So.
Well, whatever works, right?
Yeah, exactly.
How about basketball then, too? The same thing. How would you describe yourself? Because, again, with basketball, too, I see you doing a lot of different things.
Again, I'm very versatile in that, too. I've played every position in my career, but I like to play 3 and 4. I like getting to the hoop and getting jump shots up and rebounding. I like doing those things. I like pushing the ball and getting transition layups. But, yeah.
All right. One thing that I've noticed, too, on the basketball court that I pointed out, you have a very good post-up move. Where did you develop that?
Well, I think I changed up my moves, like, throughout seasons. Like, I think I started doing that move a lot more this season and the end of last year. But I started doing that when I was really young. And, I don't know, I've just been used to it. And I like fading away or attacking, and sometimes it depends what my defender is like. And if it's a bigger defender, I like to do that move so I can shoot it over the top of them. So.
Let's also mention, too, I see you working with younger kids, not only volleyball but basketball, too. What are some of the things that they may ask you, and what are some of the things that you're telling them?
They always, ask how to shoot the ball and, form-wise. Or I always get asked, how do you dribble the ball? I want to dribble like you. They think, I don't know, it's different. They're so little and they don't know how to be so fluent with it, but I always get asked that.
Were there some players in your past, too, that you looked up to?
I always, when I was younger, looked up to Callie Peschel. She was always, the best player, and I always wanted to be like her. I also have looked up to Krista Mormon when I was little. I always watched her play basketball, and she was always really hyped up and loved the game, and she was always at Central 6, and that's where I always knew her, and I always looked up to Jenna and Annie as well. They were always good leaders. So.
You know, I know that you've had some good teammates, although you, as an athlete, you've always kind of played up to that next grade, too. But can you mention some of the girls that you've been playing with and how much you enjoy that?
Right now I'm playing, we have 5 juniors that I've played with a lot of my life. I didn't get to play with them for the past few years, but Emily Cheetah, Jordan Thompson, Gabby Sawyer, and Justine Reverman. We're all really tight, and it's a good. They're good friends and good teammates as well. And I've had some in the past. Oh, I can't name them all, but they've all been good teammates to me, and it's always been fun to playing with the Melrose girls. So.
I know that you still have a year to go. You're a junior in high school, but after high school, I'm sure you're getting some conversation going with your two sports that you do play. What do you think about that?
Since I was little, I always wanted to play basketball in college. I always wanted to do it, but now I'm kind of looking at volleyball too, and I think I'm just keeping my options open. I don't know yet. We'll see. I got a whole year to decide, so.
All right. Well, we wish you well, and thank you for joining us, okay?
Yeah, no problem.
All right, that's Emily Goerdt. She is with the Melrose girls basketball team right now, and Emily is our Athlete of the Week, brought to you by Diamond Point in Sauk Center.